Mia Brady. If you don't know me, I'm a certified personal trainer, certified nutritional therapist, and I'm also an online health and fitness coach. So I made a video yesterday about carbs, and I think it's only natural that I talk next about protein. We hear so much about protein. If you're into fitness and health, protein, like that's all people talk about at the gym. There's protein shakes, protein bars for sale. And it can be kind of confusing. So I just want to go over a little bit of the basics about protein, why it's important, how much we should have, where we should get it, and all that. So first of all, you should know that protein is the building block of life. Our bodies are made out of protein, not just our muscles, but your hair, your skin, your nails, all that stuff. So protein is really important. It makes us who we are, really. So protein is very important when you're trying to build muscle. What happens when you exercise? It's kind of a myth. People think that when they're exercising, their muscles are getting bigger and stronger. That's actually not the case. When you exercise, you're making tiny little tears in your muscles when you extend them, farther than they're used to going, or put a load on them, and that's, heavier than they're used to experiencing. You're actually tearing them. You're ripping up your muscles. You get stronger and your muscles get bigger when you repair those muscles. So the only way to repair those muscles is to send protein to the tears in those muscles with the help of carbs, like we talked about yesterday. And it comes in and it acts like a Band-Aid on those muscles, and it almost forms a little scab, like a little raised area of new muscle. And as this raised area, as you keep working out, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That's how you end up with bigger muscles. You've got to keep ripping them up, keep sending new protein to those muscles to let them repair and get bigger. And that repair actually can only happen when you're asleep or resting. So you're not getting any bigger or stronger while you're working out. I'm sorry to say, all we're doing in there is messing up these muscles, but it's necessary if you want to get bigger and stronger. And even if you don't want to get really big, just strength gains and just having like a nice toned look, you want to build muscle. So protein, like I said, there's protein bars, shakes, and all that stuff. In my opinion, the best sources of protein are food-based. I only rely on a protein shake or bar to get my protein if I absolutely have to. So, of course, animal proteins, meats, eggs, milk, dairy products, all are great sources of protein. Of course, you want to look for a leaner version, so it's not as high in fat. So obviously choosing like a lean chicken breast over bacon is a good choice. So you want to consume those foods. You can also get many plant sources of protein that are great. Soy products, if you consume them, are very high in protein. Obviously beans, even corn and rice all have some amounts of protein. So you can just read labels on those things and get in those good sources of protein. So if you absolutely cannot reach your protein goals, then go ahead and supplement with a shake. But I always think that whole food is the best solution. It's best assimilated by our bodies. Our bodies know what to do with it. Fill in with the shake if you need to. So it's important to know how much protein you need. So there are differing figures all over the place. So I do a lot of research on this, and I'm just going to suggest the ones that I kind of read the most, those that seem to appear there. Of course, there are extremes, extremely low values out there and extremely high values. Let's just be kind of conservative and go with the median ones. So for women, if you are not as active, you'll go on the lower end of the range. If you are more active, you'll be up on the higher end. For women, you need about 0.5 gram of protein per pound of body weight, up to a full gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you say you weigh 200 pounds, on the low end you need 100 grams of protein. On the high end, up to 200 grams of protein. And for men, the values are a little bit higher, usually because men carry a little bit more muscle mass. And for men, it could be maybe 0.75 grams of protein per pound, up to maybe 1.5 grams per pound. But really anything above that can be kind of excessive. It can be a little taxing on your kidneys, and a lot of it's just going to be excreted. So especially if you're spending a lot of money on supplements and all these like designer protein powders, like you're just flushing that out, wasting your money. Our body can only absorb so much protein at once, and we don't want to waste that. So if you have any questions about protein or any of the things I talked about here, please feel free to send me a message, shoot me an email, comment on this video, whatever, and I'd be happy to help you out. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.